party's intimate get-together! Candace Party! Candace Party! Don't call it that, it's just a get-together!
Well, I think that's it.
The episode name spoils the ending.
You have both our cell phone numbers, all emergency contacts, and the number of the hotel we'll be staying in at the Antique Showerhead Convention. What do you plan on doing tonight?
I thought I'd have a few friends over, like Stacy and Jenny. Is that okay?
Am I the only one who would be 100 times better off spending the night on my own watching Netflix or Disney Plus or something? Is it just me? Is there something wrong with me? No, it's everyone else who's wrong.
Sure, but no wild parties.
Well, guess I'll have to cancel the death metal band and the fire dancers. I kid!
They leave Candace at home like every day, but Linda worries about wild parties the one night the entire town decides to crash Candace's intimate get-together.
Lawrence, you're not wearing that on the plane.
I'm not on the plane yet.
We'll be back this time tomorrow.
Lawrence is clearly mentally patting himself on the back for his clever answer.
Well, hang tight, I'll give you your mission. Doofenshmirtz is up to no good. He's been seen snooping around
the
the
neighborhood apartment building. Yes, I've been doing that.
He's also been buying
electrical equipment
and
checking
movie starting
times online.
Let me tell it.
I want to tell it.
Now that I think about it, what's the point of Monogram telling Agent P about Doofenshmirtz's evil deeds when Heinz always ends up explaining it all to Perry in great detail anyway? Have Monogram's warnings ever helped Agent P in any way, shape, or form?
Candace, this is my cousin, Sarah.
Hello.
She's visiting for the weekend. Is it okay if she hangs out with us too?
There's literally nothing worse than a friend inviting their friends over to hang out with you without letting you know in advance. No wonder why Candace will never hang out with Jenny ever again after this episode.
So my mom told me to clean up my room and I didn't have any shoes on, so I started picking stuff up with my feet and I turned it into a game with myself, like, can I clean up my whole room with my feet? And I did.
What do you expect them to say to that?
Oh, I used to sit right over there and watch free movies on the drive-in movie screen across the street. Of course, I didn't get the sound, so I'd make up my own dialogue. It was fun. But now look, they built a giant condominium blocking my view. I tried to make up dialogue for it. I'm a condominium. I'm just standing there. See, where's the fun in that? It's always the same. I'm a building. There's no story.
Don't be too quick to judge. That might actually have a lot of potential. I mean, a Phineas and Ferb spin-off about the condominium couldn't possibly be worse than the last season of Game of Thrones, right?
And I know what you're thinking. Why not just move my chair over to that window over there with the unblocked view? Well, then I'd have to move this little table too, and the lamp, and this is the only electrical outlet. It just seems easier to get rid of the building.
Pointing out how ridiculously complex your plan is doesn't change the fact that it's complex and ridiculous. This joke, however, actually highlights how people would go to extreme lengths in order to avoid leaving their comfort zone, and how we tend to stick with what's familiar to us without ever embracing what's new. This introspective side of things would really deserve a scene removed, but then I would have to browse through my sound effects folder and look for the reversed ding sound effect. Just seems easier to add one more scene.
Thanks for having us over to your party.
Oh, it's not a party, and I'm glad you and your entire band can make it over.
The drummer for Jeremy's band is a random guy, while the usual drummer will later appear in the crowd.
Hey, we were just walking by and heard the music. Isn't this Phineas and Ferb's house?
Well, yes, but...
Awesome!
Hey, Phineas and Ferb are having a party! But...
How does this even work? You hear some music, so you just barge into a house without getting invited? Not everyone knows that there's two little words in the English language that would have allowed Candace to kindly ask those strangers to leave her house at once. I believe those words are "F*** off!" This curious and colorful idiom is usually accompanied by the polite gesture of slamming the door in the interlocutor's face. Also, sure, all these people know about Phineas and Ferb's doings, but their parents don't. Very realistic.
Hey!
When we get our own place, it'll be like this every day.
Aw, it's wholesome how Ferb wants to live together with his brother when they grow up. But that will never happen because 10 years later, the two of them will be studying in different countries, plus Vanessa and Isabella will get in the way, so no Phineas and Ferb place for parties. Damn, act your age. That episode ruins all the fun.
Candace, thanks so much for hosting this.
Oh, sure. Rock on! What are you looking at? If you want to stay down here, sit over there and stay out of the way.
How come she's a bossy asshole with her brothers, but she can't seem to stop strangers from partying in her own house without her permission? Why are these people standing in line outside the house? They were already inside a few minutes ago. Here Candace points at Phineas and Ferb, but during the song, in view of the whole kitchen, the boys disappear.
Hey, don't use my mom's good scissors!
Who even does that at a party? What is this? How is this even physically possible?
Hey, these tchotchkes aren't for juggling, and that's a toilet, not a sink!
I don't know what's more disturbing, the idea of someone mistaking your toilet for a sink, or mistaking your sink for a toilet. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. In a few scenes during the song, the house is decorated for a party, but throughout most of the episode, it's not. Also, who put up the intimate get-together banner, and how did they make that so quickly? As all this is happening, Candace's friends do nothing to help her out.
I to the N to the T-I-M-A-T-E, get together, that's right!
Why does Candace love to spell stuff in her songs?
EVILBOYS.
Yours B-U-S-T-E-D, your G-O-I-N-G-D-O-W-N. Going down. That's right! It's not a party.
It's for you.
Wait a minute, where are you going?
The microphone Candace is holding disappears as Phineas approaches her with the phone. And when he hands her the phone, it simply appears into her hand.
Hello?
Candace?
Mom!
Candace, is that you? I can barely hear you. What's all that noise? Candace, are you having a party?
Yes, to the untrained eye, I'm having a party. But to the eye that has brains, I'm having an intimate get-together.
Lawrence, there's something weird going on at home. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cancel our trip and head right back.
Would you like to yank my chain?
Yes. Yes, I would.
They won't let you bring water bottles through airport security, but Lawrence's shower head is okay?
Go out, out, out!
Great idea moving the party outside. It's getting hot in there.
No, now they're all partying in the backyard!
Candace party! Candace party!
Why aren't they leaving?
Because you're not telling them to! And if you can get them to go outside, why not telling them to leave?
They're here!
When Lena and Lawrence were going to the airport, they used a cab, but now they're using their own car. Also, Lawrence isn't inside of it.
Too late, Penny the Platypus. I pulled the string.
Albuquerque is misspelled.
And these condos will disappear, and I will watch free movies, and you can't do a thing about it.
How is letting the narrator hit a random thing or person in town better than letting it hit the condo?
Well, obviously something's amiss.
How the hell are the party guests now noticing they're not in the backyard anymore? How is the band still playing? And am I the only one who's worried about what it could smell like inside that guy's pants?
Let me check my undesirable location wheel. My pants? Why would I even write that there? Oh, I see, I got it confused with my dry cleaning wheel. Oh, okay, but why do I have a dry cleaning wheel? I am a dry cleaning wheel. Why do I exist?
There must be something totally wrong with his head. Why does the dry cleaning wheel simply say the items, while on the undesirable location wheel it says my pants and not just pants? And how would the narrator know whose pants that my is referring to?
There's a party behind me, isn't there?
Candace, I trusted you. I can't believe you threw a party.
I didn't throw a party!
Well then, whose party is it?
Candace party! Candace party!
Why do you feel the need to do that?
Young lady, you are so busted. Tell your friends to go straight home and then go straight up to your room.
Candace, if it makes you feel any better, you accidentally threw the most outrageous party of the summer.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you in a week.
How is this a happy ending? They treated Candace like shit the whole time for no apparent reason. Phineas and Ferb neither stood up for their sister nor tried to put an end to the party according to their parents' wishes. They're literally on no one's side. This couldn't get any more out of character. Since everyone burst into their house because they thought Phineas and Ferb were having a party, technically the party getting out of hand and all is Phineas and Ferb's fault. So this means that they got Candace in trouble. Don't you see the irony?
There's a party behind me, isn't there?
Who the fuck are you? Don't touch my food, I got a feeling I'm gonna get robbed. Just get the hell out of my house, I swear I'm gonna call the cops. Stop touching everything, don't throw up in the sink, that's my dad's got you, dickhead. I just saw you stealing 2 of those, and don't make out on my bed. It's not a party, it's more like some kind of robbery. Candace party, Candace party. Help me mom, I'm really scared of all this. Candace party, Candace party.